Green Man! 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 Holy YouTube video, Green Man!
Grey Maniacs gather! It's time for another bloggy blog. And I have the grey scissors. I've decided that I'm gonna be like Batman from now on, and everything's gonna have grey at the beginning of it. So like it seems, you know, yeah, basically. So I've got my grey box selling at the moment, my grey boxes. And these are the grey scissors. I'm sitting on the grey sofa. It actually is grey, I think. Yeah, it is grey as well. Grey in colour, as well as the fact it belongs to the Grey Man. So it is grey. Right. Now this is something I bought with one of my Facebook sellers. Now I think there should be some DVDs in here and some comics, yeah. DVDs and comics in this one. And I'm not going to show you the DVDs. I'm going to show you the DVDs on a separate video because they're horror DVDs, and I'm going to do it as like one of my very rare entries into the horror community on YouTube. I do like horror, but this is like everything with me though. Like I'm in the vinyl community, but I don't really buy any records anymore. I get loads of like digital freebie promos kind of stuff, and I've got time to listen to them all anyway. So I'm not, you know, even though I like records and heavy metal, but it's not like a current active central focus in my life, if you know what I mean. So comic books are definitely my main collecting hobby as at this moment. I'm trying to dial back on that as well, actually. I'm kind of like, because of the fact that I've got no job, so yeah, I'm trying not to look at them. Trying not to look at comic books, and I'm looking at comic books on other people's channels, which is difficult because every time you see on other people's channels, it's like, oh, I want that one. Oh, I'd like to have that one. But you have to say, no, Grey, no! Don't do it! Stop thinking like that. Those comic books are not for you. They are for people who are well off. Right, so I'm going to put the DVDs to the side. Oh, they're all brand new as well. I thought there was going to be couples or something like that. Oh, well, they're not all brand new. No, a couple of them are brand new. Okay, not too bad. Right, a very, very small amount of comics, actually. Let's have a look what I got. Oh, these tied them all together with some sellotape, so now I have to undo the sellotape. That was a bit anticlimactic. I thought I was there ready to show off the comics. So a couple of oldies, which is my favourite collecting style. My favourite comic books. Collecting the old ones. You know this if you followed the Grey Man before. I suppose it's possible that new people might venture into my channel every now and again. I should, hi, new people, if there's any new people watching, I'm the Grey Man. Please give me a sub. Right then. Oh no, I just remembered a small channel shout out. I haven't got the small channel shout out ready. Oh, I know who it was. It was Zoe and Pop. That was right. Zoe and Pop, I'm going to do a shout out for today. Yeah. I've only got 4 comics by the looks of it. Oh, only 4. Oh. Thought it was more than that. Oh, there's 2 in the same one. Not even front and back. They're both stuffed in the same side. Never mind, I'll take one of those out. Superboy, DC Superstars Giant number 12 presents a new Superboy solo adventure. There we go. That's a nice cover. It's a very good condition, actually. Nice yellow. I come up with a 1977. I come up with a saying today. I was just watching Mastodon, and he was talking about an old comic, and he was saying, "Oh, look at the creases along there." And I said, "Don't worry about it. I don't worry about the creases on old pre-love comics are fine. So they may be getting on a bit. But no, so I view pre-love comics like I view my girlfriend. They may be showing the signs of age, but they're still beautiful to me and fill me with joy. Something like that." Yeah, still make me feel. They're still beautiful to me, and they make me joyful. Is what I said. And then I followed it up by saying, "But I don't like it when you try and wrap them in Mylar." No. Anyway, so a nice old Jimmy Olsen, Superman's pal, the new Jimmy Olsen. What number is this? It's hit. Oh, number one. Oh, really badly cut. Number 1-4. Can you see that? Yeah, number 1-4, and then the number's missing. The 1-4 something or other. But anyway, the Newsboy Legion meets the meanest man on earth. Superboy, it's too strong for you. We're finished. Nothing's too strong for Superboy. Oh, sorry, Superman. I said I didn't like Superman. Superboy. I got Superboy on the mind from the last one I showed you. Right, a nice old adventure. Oh, this one's got 2 comics in it as well. That's why. Okay. Right, a nice old adventure. Let's get this label off. Number 367. It's no use, Legionnaires. Even the mighty walls of your new headquarters cannot keep us out. The dark circle is closing in on you. Featuring No Escape from the Circle of Death and the Legionnaires' new headquarters. So there's a nice adventure. This is the era when the Legion of Superheroes are at the helm of the book. The adventure always had like a rotating kind of main feature. So adventures, I imagine it would be like whoever hasn't got a comic book at that time or something like that. And then when they got them their own comic book, or when the sales were rubbish, they couldn't bother them anymore, they changed that over to a different character. So Spectre has had running adventure, which I'm glad to have all 10 of those. Dial H for Heroes had a running this adventure as well. I've got all those as well. Supergirl had a run. I'm trying to collect those, of course. And Legion of Superheroes are trying to get them as well. I think the Legion of Superheroes are going to be the most expensive ones, to be honest. Right, the spine is rubbish on this. And it's definitely out on that staple. But yeah, but it looks nice on the cover. And that's good enough for me. And I'll be able to read the story. So yeah, win, 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 as far as I'm concerned. Right then, let's get one of the comics out of this one. It's written on the back of the ball. That's quite annoying, that, because I like to put one either side. And I don't like to put one on either side if there's writing on it, in case it rubs off or something. I don't think it would, but never mind. Never mind. Right, so lovely, lovely old Flash, number 161. The mirror with 20/20 vision. It sees all, knows all, tells all. I missed you this time, Flash, but my future mirror reveals there's no way for you to avoid my next blast. Extra, a comic mag first. An entirely different story based on last issue's sensational cover. Okay. There's a little. That's a weird one. That's a weird concept. So, what did the cover not match up with last week's story or something? I don't know. Is there 2 stories in here? Is this little cover in the corner here from last week? I haven't got that one yet. It says, "I'm through knocking myself out as the Flash. I quit. Goodbye and good riddance. Signed, the X-Flash." Cool. Right, yeah. I'm still counting the not yesterday, but the day before. I was. Oh, that's a bit of a tear there. I was counting on 4 million views for that one. For some reason, it still hasn't got to 4 million views. It seems hard pressed to get over 50 at the moment. So yeah, if you haven't watched the video from the day before last, I'm looking to get 4 million views on that one. So if you could, watch it a few times, share it with your friends and enemies. Lie about it to your friends. Tell them it's more amazing than it is, so that it gets more views. Right, this is is it loose? I'm not sure actually. Oh no, it's stapled in a weird place. Oh, is that a new staple been added? No, I think it's. I don't know. No, I don't know. It's hard to tell. But I think it's just a badly stapled one. It's definitely come out of the bottom staple on the inside. But yeah, like I say, I don't care. It's. I haven't got this comic. Now I do. Win. Win, win. Right, and then lastly, this is another adventure. The 35th anniversary, the 400th issue of Adventure Comics presents the new Supergirl. Supergirl, the first time we met you won, but I won the final battle. And, okay. She's standing over a prostrate. There's a bit of a debate. The other day I was talking about a prostrate character. And did I say prostate or did I say prostrate? I can't remember. But whatever. It made me laugh anyway. I think prostrate is the correct word, or prone maybe, a prone character upon the floor. Yeah, so that's Adventure Comics 400. Looking like it's not in a very good relationship with the top staple. The top staple and the cover look like they may no longer be talking. Anyway, we'll find out when we come to read it, eh? So that was my comic books that I got from Facebook. Nice comic books. And I'll show you the DVDs in another video. That's going to be for the horror community. But anyone in the comic community wants to look at those as well, of course, you're more than welcome to. You know, I try and cross the boundaries. There's people who like heavy metal in the comic community, and hopefully they check out my heavy metal videos. And obviously horror and heavy metal crossing over, and heavy metal and comics and horror all crossing over, and perhaps you're in the same Venn diagram as me where you like all of those things. It's quite possible. Right. Alpha Flight number 101, featuring Doctor Strange in the search for Aurora. I believe I got to 100 last time, so yeah, I think I'm starting in the right place. Alpha Flight introducing Weapon Omega. Enough, Diablo! Can't have you killing off my team leader. You're not going to believe the man behind the mask. Talking about him? Looks like Spider-Man, actually. Very Spider-Man-esque with the eyes. Anyway, I can't remember this one. I can't remember Weapon Omega. I think... wasn't that long ago that I read it, but anyway, never mind. Right, 103, Diablo's Deviltry pits the US agent against Sasquatch. Sasquatch could win because his strength class is way above Captain America's, or not Captain America, but US Agent. But US Agent is a better fighter. I think US Agent was in the 10-ton class, I believe. Maybe low, maybe 3 tons, but I think it was 10 tons. And Sasquatch, I said yesterday, I think is in the 70-ton, 80-ton class. Right. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Smash Aurora, down she'll go. Shattering her mind, I think. I think this was a psychic kind of guy, I believe, if I remember correctly. He was quite cool with messing with people's minds. Alpha Flight in A Christmas Tale, starring Weapon Omega as Santa, Box as Santa's sled, and North Star as himself. I thought Box was dead by this time. I thought he got killed by the rest of Alpha Flight because he went mad. Unless the one guy took over because he was able to alter mechanical stuff. I can't remember what his name was. And he became like he rode the Box suit for a while, so maybe he changed his name to Box. Maybe he was being called Box as the. Right, and there's Alpha Flight. Oh, no, I've shown this one yesterday, didn't I? Oh man, I did show this one yesterday. North Star as you've never known him before. This is where he comes out of the closet, so to speak. Blargny neck. Where did I get to yesterday? Did I get to 125 yesterday? I think I did. Messed that up, didn't I? Yeah, I got to 125 yesterday. I'm not going to show you these now because you've already seen them if you watched yesterday. If you didn't see them yesterday, then the video is still available and I'll start again from 125. There we go. Let's start again. Actually, yeah, okay. Welcome to the Grey Man channel. Grey Maniacs gather. I'm going to show you the Alpha Flight from 125 to the end of the run. A brand new strike team for a special deadly mission. Stop falling over in the box comics. I showed this one as well, didn't I? I remember Crushed by Carcass. Maybe I got to 126 yesterday. Yeah, I think I did. I hope I did because I'm going to go. Yeah, I think this is it now. 127 to the end of the run. I'm going to show you on today's show. Everybody dogpile on Alpha Flight. This ain't no pillar fight. There you go. Alpha Flight are engaging in some fisticuffs with some other people. And then we have No Future, part 1 of 3, Alpha Flight. I think this is nearly the end of the run now, actually. So there's not much Alpha Flight to show now. So I best show you. I'll see. Or maybe I'll show you the rest of what's in the box as well. Yeah. Sorry for the repetition, people who watched yesterday. Right. Yeah, that's the end of the run. 130, no future, part 3 of 3, Alpha Flight. And it looks rather deadly at the end there, doesn't it? Okay, then we have an Alpha Flight special. It's Alpha's first mission and only Wolverine can lead them. What a surprise. Mind you, that was his... Are you going all blurry on me? Don't you go blurry on me, you stupid bloody camera. I'm not having this blurry rubbish. Oh, that's too close. That's still blurry, isn't it? When I go back into... well, that'll do. That'll have to do, because it seems to be like, well, that's the distance it wants to be shown by that. Slightly more big me than you would possibly like. And I have to sort of wobble around with the comic to get the whole thing in. Anyway, that's Alpha Flight Special number 1. Right, Alpha Flight Annual. I wasn't too sure if I had the first annual. I thought I might be missing one of them, but I must have picked it up in the end. So Alpha Flight Annual number 1. Oh, what a comedy of errors this video has been. And Giant Sized Annual number 2. Maybe my eyes are blurry. I don't know. I think it was getting blurry. Right, I might as well show you the rest of it in this box then. Yeah, sorry. it. Right, Black Knight 1 to 4. Let's get them out of the case because they're not in individual ones at the moment. Black Knight number 1. Let's see if I can zoom back out a little bit because it's too bloody close. No, it's gone blurry again. Sod this stupid thing. What is up with it? Maybe if I adjust myself in relation to the camera, that will work. That'll do. Right, it seems to not want to work from that close up. So if I... no, I'm not sure if it's still blurry or not. Fucking... Pardon my language. Right, so you want to be that close then, do you? Okay, let me back up a bit. Oh, dearie me. I hope I don't need a new camera because I can't buy one. What did I show number 2 yet? No, that was number 2. No, that was number 1. Right, number 2. La 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 la. Just pretend I haven't sworn and that everything was fine and hunky dory with this video, and it's my usual slick and professional work. Even though the grey camera is refusing to function properly today, as I show off my grey comics. It gets old really quickly, doesn't it? Oh dear. Right then. Squadron Supreme. Squadron Supreme, as I was reading this, I think it was probably known already, but they are just basically the DC characters. It's like DC Comics characters, just given different names and assigned to a different universe in the Marvel universe, basically. So Hyperion is Superman, Nighthawk is Batman, there's a Wonder Woman analogy, yeah, I can't remember her name. You've got a bloke with a blinking... Dr. Spectrum is basically their Green Lantern. You've got the Wizard. No prizes for guessing who he's meant to be. Yeah, I'm sure there's a few more, but I can't remember. There's a flying bloke there, Hawkman, I suppose. But anyway, it's a good read actually. I quite enjoyed that Squadron Supreme 12-parter. Thought it was pretty decent. Not a bad story. I thought for some reason I was thinking shades of Watchmen about it, to be honest. Don't ask me why. sort of like, I don't know. There were just some things that I thought was a bit Watchmen-esque about the run. Well, this character here, Lady Lark, that's obviously Black Canary. Lady Lark has been mind-altered and one of the squadron did it to her. Why? Mess with the Institute of Evil and your loved ones die. I can't remember if the villains were akin to DC villains. I don't think they were. Hey gang, meet the new members of the squadron. But in it, kind of Superman, well, Hyperion and Nighthawk were at loggerheads with each other. There'd been a big war or something like that, and Hyperion was sort of took over the government, and it was running things. And you know, there's could be a case for saying that he was doing a good job, really. But Nighthawk, being the Batman analogy, you know what he's like. He's a cantankerous old git, and he's like, no, this is not right. People should be allowed to look after their own stuff. And Hyperion, someone in the Hyperion's team develops a device that can basically brainwash the badness out of supervillains. So they're brainwashing the badness out of them, and obviously that's against various moral codes. And Nighthawk didn't agree with it, so he's spending the whole miniseries planning on how to bring down Hyperion's control of the world. Pretty cool story. I can't remember the but look at the Wonder Woman like character there. How Wonder Woman-y can you be? I can't remember what her name was though. To my regret. This flying bloke's called Blue Eagle. At the mercy of Nighthawk's renegades. Come on, Eagle. Master Menace ain't gonna hurt you much. Yeah, this Nighthawk, I don't know if it's the same Nighthawk that was in the Defenders. He's got a different costume. I'm assuming he's just got the same name. Is it Kyle? Oh, what's his name? Kyle. I do know it. It'll come back to me one day. One day soon, it will come back into my brain. Now I'm thinking of Kyle Rayner, but it's definitely not that. It's definitely Kyle something though. Oh. Anyway, any road up, it barely matters. Oh, that's the last one. Civil War. Kyle Richmond? Anyway, right, and finally in this slot, I've got 3 comics that I won in my very first, I think it was my first contest entry, and I actually won it. And I was like, oh yeah, this is easy. But then I didn't win so many after that. I win every now and again though. I think. I'm sure I've won. I don't know if I won. I may have won 2 or 3. Quite often it's like I've gifted them because like they're not been something I wanted. A couple of times I've gifted it. I won that awesome slab, of course, from Thunderhead. No, not Thunderhead. Thunder God. Right, yeah, these are ones I won from JPL Flash. Weapon H. Shout out to Matilda. She was just reading Weapon H recently. She was talking to me about him. Basically, it's a Hulk meets Wolverine thrown together. Not in the characters. It's not like an amalgam, but it's not in like the amalgam comics run where they took 2 characters and meshed them together. I think it's in the main Marvel universe, but it's like the Hulk. He's super strong and angry, and he's got Wolverine like claws. So, you know, I think the idea of the H from Weapon H is for Hulk. So they've taken like a Hulk-like person and given them claws, basically, and adamantium. So it's like, youch. It's kind of like overkill. Okay. This is a variant edition. For some reason, Weapon H number 2 doesn't even have Weapon H on the cover. It's got Venom, because it's some 30th anniversary of Venom, plus Jack-O-Lantern. Do they even appear in the comic? Or are they just there for... I don't know, do they? It's just simply there for the cover. So just because it must have been Venom month. Venom variant month, because I say the 30th anniversary. That would annoy the heck out of me. I'd be like, no, I want the person who's in the comic book, please, on the cover, if you don't mind. If I wanted a Venom cover, I'd buy a bloody Venom comic. But these are ones that I won anyway, and I wasn't collecting the run or nothing like that. I'm grateful for winning that because I still got the story. But to me, like, I don't see the point of having different characters who have got nothing to do with the story on the front of the comic. But anyway, yeah, he looks pretty badass. He looks like Pitt, actually. He looks a bit like Pitt because he's grey. Yeah. Anyway, that's all the comics. Including ones that I didn't mean to show you, including ones that were blurry thanks to the grey camera misbehaving. It's been doing that a bit recently. That's most disconcerting when it starts misbehaving like that, especially when you go for a whole video and when you come back to watch it later, you're like, oh dear, everything is blurry. What a bloody pain in the butt. Zoe and Pop, go and sub them up. Go and give them a sub. It's not an elderly man, but a grown man and a daughter, granddaughter, I'm not too sure. I might be, I can't remember. I don't know, I'm not going to guess. Uncle, let's go with uncle. I don't know. But yeah, she like shows the comics off and makes little jokes and that kind of thing and says what she thinks about the comic and that kind of stuff. But yeah, it's all good fun. So go and sub up Zoe and Pops. Or Zoe and Pop, is it? I don't think they show Pops. I don't know, I've only seen one video, to be honest. Whoops, but I only just subbed them up because I saw them and somebody else mentioned them. But yeah, I'll watch them all, hopefully, if I get time. If I see them come up on my feed. I do try and support everybody. But anyway, I can't support everybody, obviously. No one can support bloody everybody. But one tries one's best. Anyway, I'm out of here. Don't forget, 4 million views on the video before last. If you haven't watched it yet, go back and watch it 10 million times. No, 10 million is too many. I only want 4 million. Let's just watch it like 20 times each, 50 times each, something like that, over the course of a weekend. Anyway, I'm out of here. Until next time, which will be tomorrow. I'm going to have to go into box 12 tomorrow now. I'm going to my girlfriend's on Friday, so I won't be showing you anything from my boxes for a few days because I'm going to be at my girlfriend's. We're going to be holding hands and skipping and stuff like that. Anyway, yeah, we might go out to Horniman's Museum. I'll do some shooting in Horniman's Museum. I don't think you can go in the museum at the moment, but there's gardens there, so I'll do some nice flowery gardens. Me and my missus be skipping through the flowers. I'll do something stupid like that probably. And obviously I will still be doing my daily blog because I'll take some comics with me to read. And yeah, I might play some Fallout while I'm there, but I can't stream from there because I haven't got a PS4. I've got the Xbox, whatever it's called. Xbox Plus, is it? I can't remember now. And I can't stream with that because it's a stupid machine compared to the PS4. Anyway, I've gone on for far too long. If you're interested in heavy metal, if you're one of my heavy metal brethren, then I've got a couple of heavy metal videos coming up. I've got a Celtic Frost, or Celtic Frost, pronounce it how you like, ranking video coming up on Friday probably, and on Saturday a beer and vinyl is going up on the channel, so check those out. Thanks for watching. I appreciate everybody who watches my channels. I comment back, and also, if you're a video creator and you comment on my videos, I try to make sure I support you as best I can as well, because that's how it should be as far as I'm concerned. Anyway, I'm off out of here, and until next time, may all your news be good news, and have a great, amazing day.
Zoe and Pops, they are the tops. Go and sub their channel today. The link is in the corner, so go and click it now. Then you can sub them and watch their videos. Zoe and Pops, they really are the tops. So go and sub them today.